following material may contain sex, coarse language, and violence.
But what you guys see is he's just...
Where is he?
He did not know.
He could be anywhere.
Or any when.
That is also true.
The door closes.
Yes, because it's an automated door. He can't stop that for long.
Rush to the door.
Downstairs, quickly!
Follow.
Sorry, I'm not here. Downstairs, quickly for this. Ellie, work out what that is in Japanese and let Steve know so he can tell me.
I don't think it means anything.
No. Quickly downstairs. I don't know the translation for that. Just instinctively she would have said it in Fling Long Chop.
Wait.
Fling Long Chop was the first opponent of Frank Bruno's boxing, I think, or was the second one? It was the second one.
Soviet starts to follow them, but then stops and goes, wait a minute, I'll catch up, and then runs up the stairs.
Okay, she does that. You guys burst out into the street. And so, anyway, that's everything about me. I'm greatly pleased to learn all of this private information. It's nice to get it off my chest. And such an ample chest it is, since you like compliments like that. There's other women. I know you keep saying it's a bit annoying.
He did two last week. I've got two women. Two women.
I have many women's. Behold, I have pictures. I drew them myself in crayon.
Doesn't make them any less legitimate.
I have a better one that was a sand painting, but in the tradition of the Navajo people, sand paintings are destroyed after they are made. Backwards. The ones you see for sale are just tourist things and not real sand paintings. Not proper medicinal ones. We always make slight changes to them. Cool life story, didn't ask. Captain Encyclopedia about everything Indian. Native American. But it's okay, you can call us Indian. It steals it from those dot kind and gives it to feather. And we're big on stealing from dot kind because they run convenience stores. It all fits together in a rich tapestry. Oh, look! Behold! I have come out. And they do not look like they are victorious, and Soviet is not with them, meaning she is dead. Yatahe!
Have you seen them come out?
No. To be fair, I've been just looking at this guy waiting for him to die again and he hasn't. You look concerned and pensive. Sort of like...
He...
fucked around with you and left, didn't he?
Yes.
And you tried a bunch of stuff and it didn't work, didn't you?
Yes.
Idiots. He can freeze time. Do you know that?
Yes. And Soviet did something to him, but she hasn't explained what she did or tried.
And so he took her?
No, she ran back up the stairs while we heard the door shut and tried to follow him out.
Maybe I'd better go up there and be a sounding board NPC for her. You stay here and watch him. Hello.
Oh. Hello.
I was progressively erasing time backwards as I moved over here so it looks like I could travel really fast.
You need to watch yourself. You're using up a lot of your stamina.
It just hurts a bit, okay?
I ran up in case the door thing was a trick and he actually went upstairs.
So he could be here right now.
Potentially. I managed to do what you said, but it didn't really help.
I'm sorry, you what?
I lowered my temperature to as low as I could around me.
Bloody hell!
Everybody else froze around me except for him. And then
Yeah.
I attacked him and it shot him against you might see a broken wall down the bottom there. But then he just got back out like nothing happened and then reminded me that I wasn't breathing air and I kind of had a bit of a panic attack. And
These can't be immune to pain. That's not in the power set. Oh, of course, he doesn't have time to feel pain when time is frozen. Hacks.
Maybe I should have gone for something stronger.
Can you do that?
I held back. I've killed too many people with my
I think you
pointy
might have.
eyes.
I agree. Frankly. Okay, we better look. Let's look for clues. Well, I'm contributing.
Is it investigation?
Yeah.
21.
Fine. He ain't fine, did he?
Okay. Especially worried he'd just come back up here instead of actually leaving, and the door thing was a trap.
That's odd.
Oh, that'll be this clock hitting midnight.
Oh, of course.
Remember, it was about 20 minutes behind. Oh, it's really loud in here.
Out of here!
Yes. Out now, down, out. Run down, back downstairs.
Additional Japanese security people have come out and gathered those two guards, and they start shouting at you in incomprehensible moon speak.
Didi?
But that's about. I am a woman.
I don't have any magic, but I don't have any magic that would help me translate, because that wasn't a thing that someone's meant to be teaching me.
They are very upset at the goings on. Wish to know if we, outlandish foreigners, have anything to do with it, and demand answers immediately, but will not listen to the woman. It is tradition. But if it is clear you are speaking, I can talk to you.
Alright.
It's really loud in there. Oh, hello.
Tell them that this person tried to assault their people.
She moon speaks at them.
Yep.
They seem pretty angry. And they move to try and take the guy. And then they begin taking the guy.
They cannot take him. They will have to take it past the British government.
This causes more shouting.
I understand that it's on their property, and
He says you are son of motherless goat, and that this is outrageous and dishonourable.
right. I'm going to charge my staff and tap the end of it on the ground, just make a spark, you know. What do you say?
He is impressed and wishes to know who you are.
You can tell them who I am.
No, don't be silly.
Because you wouldn't do that.
He wishes to know on what authority you stop him from taking the one who has wronged them so greatly.
British government, because they've asked us to look into this.
I will tell him you are working on behalf of the Queen.
Yes.
This is how he will understand it. And she moon speaks at them for a bit.
Yeah.
This is all very entertaining, but when do we get back to the action part of the movie?
One of you just need to call Camille and get this thing sorted out quickly, because we won't be able to hold him for much longer.
Okay, I'll call her. Hi, me again. So, we've captured somebody who was trying to abscond with one of the Asian women from the consulate.
Yes.
Whose jurisdiction is it to punish the person? I believe it consulate counts as Japanese, so they want to do it themselves, but we've been holding them saying that the British government wants to deal with it.
Where is he right this minute?
On their land. We didn't quite get it off, did we?
He's on consulate
Then it's
land.
their business. Let
I
them
was
have him.
wondering that. Okay, I'll just pass that on. Thank you. We'll update you later. We want to just diffuse this now. Thank you, bye.
And in the background you can hear something like, yes, but could we expect riots in the street from the custard pies? Well, they are big rolls, big pies, and we can only assume that the custard pies are equally big. Yes, look at the specimen, it's ridiculous. What was during the conversation? What if the peasants become aware of the custard pies? Lord Bottingley, we've already told you the peasants are aware. Shall there be riots in the streets? Only if Big runs out. Shall we inform the ministry? We are the ministry, Lord Bottingley. Where is my ear trumpet? Will someone get Lord Bottingley another ear trumpet? One is not sufficient. And then you hang up.
Okay, we're to give the perpetrator over to the Japanese consulate because the crime was committed on their property and he is on their property and therefore it is their jurisdiction.
I thought that might be the case, but it would be the same in America as well. But
you can explain that to them, Diana.
I will tell them that the Queen has allowed them to exact justice in their own manner, on their own land. She moon speaks of them.
you did tell her that he had similar powers to me.
I said I was going to update her on that later. I was just giving her the basics on this to diffuse the situation. And she seemed busy and very, very busy.
Can we at least ask for the body back afterwards, or parts?
It will seem unusual, but I will ask.
No, don't then, don't.
The body back? Wait, what?
Because then they could check his DNA.
What's that?
Body back as in... What, you think they're going to kill him?
Let's go.
La la la.
Yes, I think they are.
Guess it's...
But I'll ask you a question.
Well, strictly speaking, no one's dead. They might not kill him. They might just,
give
him a caning or
yeah.
something like that. No one died. But he did break into the woman's quarters.
Yeah.
So he's going to get punished somehow.
Yeah, no. No. What would you do? What would the Russians do if someone broke into their consulate?
Probably
It was a
ban him
foreigner?
from vodka.
Sorry?
Who was a foreigner?
Yes.
Yeah, they probably have them shot.
Which
I can see why you're wanting to get away from that kind of behaviour.
Russians are very extreme. I don't know what the Japanese culture is like.
It depends. They might not kill him, but they might beat him or cut off his hands or take his eyes.
Oh.
Probably not all three, but it will be something like that. Or he may choose death.
he should be handed back to the British government afterwards.
Very likely. It is not like we are just savages.
I never said you were.
No. Anyway, his plot is thwarted.
No. No, it's not.
Well, I mean, it's put off.
I've got one big question.
Well, I mean, I'm assuming it's like, why was he doing it at midnight when everyone knows 13 o'clock is the time to do it?
Why is 13 o'clock the time to do it?
Because it's an hour that no one can reach except us. There's only 12 hours, you see, but we can get to the 13th hour. And that's when the mystic stuff happens.
Yep.
Oh, crap.
Maybe he was, because he hadn't started yet. Remember, we'd already passed midnight. That clock was 20 minutes slow.
We've got.
Well, that doesn't add up either.
Where's the closest clock from here?
Well,
Apart from that one.
that'll be Big Ben.
We can't go into that area, can we?
I suppose a great muggle like themselves is going to stop us.
I think we need to go there now.
Okay. Mr. Big Man, I'm tired, but you go on.
Unless this is
How long have we got till the 13th hour?
Not
All
long.
day.
Oh, we've passed it.
Well, you have to enter it from 12.
And we stopped her from entering it at 12. Okay.
Problem is,
What do you know about
This-
that?
Yes, roll your magic knowledge. That you had since season 2?
Season? No, we never magnificent left because that was what fucked me.
Oh.
20. Oh, wait. I gotta add in, sorry.
Actually, I've got magic knowledge as well. Can I roll for as well?
You can.
So it's
Alright.
22.
I got 21.
Man, you guys are so close all night.
It's been weird.
It's because we've got something that's not affecting our dice rolls. We're in sync. We're close.
And that's what makes you larger than life.
Wish I didn't know that.
You don't.
I don't.
Nah, you don't know that.
Okay, sweet. I'm safe. I'm not gay.
See, Brendan would just go along with what I just did.
And that ain't no lie, baby. Bye, bye, bye.
Oh, fuck. Yeah. I don't like the way you just said it. Like, she's got dumps like a truck. Steven's in pain. He's like, I could be playing guts right now.
How it goes would be is yeah. I was like, what?
I hate that you know that. I hate that I know that. Well, the hater's gonna hate. You know the next bit.
Yeah, but so do you.
I have an excuse though. I used to watch a show on the internet called Wrestle Talk. It was about wrestling.
Oh, yeah.
They got all soyed up and woke, so I stopped watching. But before that, Luke, which is his real name, but the character he plays is also called Luke. And the way that Mike Stoklasser plays a character called Mike Stoklasser,
Yes.
lost the pay-per-view guessing wager, and therefore had to do a song in another style. And it was a Taylor Swift song. And he did like a metal version of it, which was in the video, which I watched, and that is the only reason I know the lyrics to that, because it kind of slapped the way he did it. And then I listened to the original, it's like, oh, this is nowhere near as good as his unprofessional, like, metal version.
Well,
this was pretty good.
It's like I listen to a lot of Leo, and he's done Baby by
Leo.
he's Norwegian.
Oh, okay.
And he does remixes of popular songs in metal form, and he does a damn good version of Baby.
I don't know what that is.
Oh yeah, you don't want to know. You don't want to remember. It's from the boy singer.
Yes, this narrows it down about 50%.
I'm guessing, is it Bieber? you're
Bieber.
Oh, right, I know that one. Yeah,
Yep.
okay. Right, okay, you arrive outside of Big
Yeah.
Ben. For some reason, you've all got no hit points.
That's fair. That is totally fair. We brought this on ourselves.
Well, shake it off.
Oh fuck!
Shake it off.
Okay, no.
Look, if
He wants to die.
Look, if you're feeling like a pimp and you wanted it to show, you got to get that dirt off your shoulder.
Who was that again? Sorry.
I don't know. What's their name again?
What's their name again?
Ulverston Manor.
I don't sing their songs anymore, bunch of cunts. Cancel my fucking concert.
Yeah.
I don't want to go to Christchurch. Fuck you.
That makes sense. There's a very good chance it'll just fall down around their ears.
That you don't cancel it within fucking days of.
No, you do if it's like, turns out Mum's got cancer.
Nope.
What was the reason at the end?
They didn't want to go.
Don't cancel it days ahead of that because of that. You just show up. You have a commitment, guys.
Because they had a person that was flying with them that didn't like flying in small planes. Which you would have known that it would have been a small plane because you would have.
Because your tour manager would have told you.
But no, only at that last moment when they realised, oh, we're going to be in a small plane. No, we can't do that.
Neat. No.
My friend died in a small plane. It's not a small plane. Oh, yeah, it is.
It's not that small. It's not a fucking microlight. That's a 737. It's fine.
Yep. Yeah, so anyway.
Big
Fuck
Ben.
'em. Big Ben.
Outside. No hit points.
No hit points.
Maybe negative hit points now.
Well, you opened your mouth again. I'm gonna fucking break it. You opened your mouth again. Oh god, I cannot take it. You have to know the next one for that bit.
I'm just waiting for Roper's mouth.
It opened. That noise can only happen when it opens.
Come out his nose. That's impressive.
Serviette with a wide shut jaw would be entertaining as fuck. And a lot more tolerable. See?
Smith wouldn't be happy. Smart wouldn't be happy.
But that's the primary entry point. Anyway, Big Ben. Your corpses lie in front of you.
I scoop up my unconsciousness fluids.
Shuffle them into my cleavage so I can put them back in later. There it is. At this point, someone's going to say, how do you get into Big Ben? Yeah, well, so here's the interesting thing. It's attached to a little thing we call Parliament, right?
Yeah.
And the way in is in there.
Through Parliament, yeah.
Go through in Parliament.
Which at this time of day is...
Closed?
No, we already know that it's open because they're busy there at the moment. We know this.
So 9 guards line the front entrance.
Yeah. Because we know they're in session at the moment because of the pie debate.
This could destabilise the economy.
Wait a minute. I have to roll this first because the roll determines how well I do. Oh, natural 20 on deception. You have to let us in. We've got new info on Big Ron's big custard pies.
Apparently that works, and you.
No, well played. Well played.
That is the cleverest thing you've done all year. Because you don't usually pay that much attention. As has been observed by everyone but you.
Well, of course not, because you didn't pay attention.
Huh? I'm counting none of this, by the way.
Oh.
Right. Right, we're inside. So, where do we go?
Up. Look for stairs.
At least if we head towards the tower for a start, we'll head towards...
Well, the only way there is for maintenance personnel, so really we shouldn't be out in the shiny, shawaffy
No.
areas.
So we head in that direction and then try and find a maintenance.
Never mind. I have no sense of direction. I followed up the natural 20 with the very opposite.
Perception or...
Yes.
Yep, so perception is a lot lower than normal, so it's 25.
You see a tourist kiosk for guided tours and such.
Okay.
And obviously what you're looking for is Big Ben, right?
Yep.
Well,
It says where it is.
you'll be able to
Those
get
little
like a little
pamphlets.
tourist pamphlet
Yeah.
thing, and that will show you, won't it?
Then we'll grab one and...
You quickly read one. And you see a lot of other informational brochures there for the kiddies, including like healthy eating, queuing, and do not play in power lines because you will die. And what was one of the other great British ones? Oh, traffic and you, a deadly combination. A tautology is a sentence that is automatically true because of its own internal consistency. The phrase appropriately used. It's like, well, it's appropriate. But yeah, it really, it worked for thousands of years. Why did you think it would stop working? Look at the kids now.
Yeah, look at them.
I don't want to, because I'm not Jimmy Savile or anyone else at the BBC or a Disney employee or Bill Clinton, allegedly, or Puff Diddler.
Right, so I'll show the others which way to go and we'll head that direction.
Right. You pass through the Hall of British Inventions. There's quite a few things here. One of the exhibits is America.
Yeah,
Nice.
not wrong.
Another one is the prison system, and there's a picture of Australia.
Again, not wrong.
Rugby.
They wouldn't show that very often because they know if the ruggers heard about it, they would then come and
The
destroy the
horse and
place.
collar. Pie tins.
Oh,
Men dressing up as women. The wind-resistant umbrella. Dentist be gone. Anyway, eventually there's the door. It's locked quite well. And it's just like, maintenance. Large bin.
Through here?
yes, through here.
No, it is locked. Allow me to try and pick the lock.
No, why would you do? Why would you smash it?
Because it's in the way.
But he can just unlock it.
I feel like I have not done anything useful this whole episode.
Oh, yes, you have.
Name 7 things.
7?
You brought us pies.
Okay. It's
You-
not really useful.
You brought to our attention the custard pie.
I didn't think it was a big deal.
It's big. Look at Parliament's up. They're concerned.
You helped save that woman by seeing where that guy was and what he was doing.
Oh, yeah, there's that. That is important. Without me, you have all failed and are losers.
Oh, now you're happy you don't have to tell you anymore. Cool.
Yeah, I'm placated.
3.
Oh, what was that?
Right, I'll drop forms and then thief. And I'll pick the lock.
Go on then. You can't use mastery because it's hard.
Yeah, it's alright.
Oh.
I never noticed your shirt seems to fluoresce.
It does under the light.
It makes sense. It's the best friend's shirt.
Yeah.
Best friends.
Okay, that is 26.
Okay, you open the lock.
Let's go.
Sure.
You can chop stuff later. You can cut up our pies.
We need to figure out how we beat someone that can stop time.
You enter Big Ben. You climb up past the slowly moving pendulums. You marvel at all the money on it.
Are they slowing down even?
No?
Okay. No.
I look for reverse silhouettes, though. 17 plus 18. Is that like 35? Yeah.
All the walls are lined with them, row after row, like a Parthenon.
So, it's just everywhere.
Oh,
we
right.
can just see.
God.
This is where he's been doing it all. Once he baked the walls here, and they're all different gods. Right under their noses.
One of them seems to be some kind of octopus-headed bat-winged thing.
Oh, holy shit.
Holy shit.
And he hasn't gone mad.
Who said?
With random geek trivia, would we know that one?
You can try.
Because I'd be, that's a D&D thing.
I don't think I would have got higher.
You guys weren't the DMV class, so, you know.
1920?
22.
Yes.
That's Cthulhu.
Yeah, what's really going to bake your noodle is another 2 flights up. There's Naralhotep.
That's if the stories are that'd make you crazy.
Not
Yes.
necessarily.
What do you mean? Not.
In order for neurochemical changes to happen in your brain, time has to be moving.
Oh my god, he's figured out a cheat. You're saying he cheated the pain because it didn't happen.
He's not here. We missed it, or we're too early. We have to slide through at 12. And I'm not reversing time an hour.
I'm not asking you to, so we need to come back here. Right. We'll have to get permission next time.
Let's go back. I need sleep.
Yes, we all do.
You are going to be absolutely indispensable. A keystone pivotal to defeating this evil man. If you fuck up, everybody dies. Oh, this is revenge, isn't it?
Would there be any advantage to us changing the time of Big Ben by just a couple of minutes?
Well, you can fool the clock, but you can't fool time.
But can we fool him?
No.
Not since he's got such a good grasp. What do you
If
think?
I know what time it is, he knows what time it is.
True, and he also intimated that he knew that we weren't gonna. When Xander and I faced him earlier with Diana, he knew we weren't going to defeat him then because his consciousness bridges across time.
And he knows us.
Of course he does.
But yet, he still seems surprised when he saw that I could.
He's not a god, surely.
No, but he intimated that his consciousness is spreading throughout time.
Or did he just say that to confuse you?
It could be. But then, like I said, he looked surprised when he saw that I could move through time.
And he did mention something about that I haven't figured it out yet.
Haven't figured what out?
How to stop time.
Well, of course you haven't. It's not one of your powers, is it? Is there a video game where you stop time? Don't think so. That'd be dumb. Be too easy.
I could think of one, but Soviet wouldn't know it.
Or I could... No, that's just playing with that. That's
You need
dangerous.
Prince of Persia, The Sands of Time.
Which does not exist yet.
I
It
could...
doesn't?
I'm really sure it doesn't. Because you're going to say, it came out in such and such, but what you're forgetting is that there's a shift.
Yeah, but I'm also like... It also came out around the same time as several games he's got, I think.
Yeah,
so-
there's a lot of inconsistency.
No.
Also, we'd have to get it and play it a bunch.
Yes.
And then let you back time up. Let me let you... Did it let you freeze it?
Who made Prince of Persia?
I can't remember.
Ubisoft.
Yeah, it's French company.
French. That's like
You can't go by the original Prince of Persia. It had no time manipulation. It wasn't until the time they even introduced it.
The problem is, like depending on which country the thing's from, also changes. Yeah, it's French, but it would change because of things.
Yeah, being further behind than the rest of the world.
I'm trying to think of any other, like particularly earlier games that would have had time manipulation.
There was a C64 game where you could stop time, but I can't remember the name of it, and it wasn't very good. Anyway,
I have got something that I could do it with, but it would be dangerous. Extremely dangerous.
What's that?
I've got a program that I use to save myself.
Oh.
It does more than that. It does a lot more than that.
But you're worried about messing with it because it manipulates, like it's like
if
modifying yourself. Is that correct?
Yes. Yes.
And you're worried that you'll break yourself if you mess around with things that.
If you ever seen what it's done, what it does to a program, if you make a mistake, you only have to remove 1 0 or 1 1, and that's it.
Well, grim conversation concluded. They returned to the apartment.
Yep.
Where they rest and play video games. Well, Diana plays video games. I don't know what anyone else is doing.
I will mostly be sleeping.
I'll rest and I'll join her to play video games. You know you do have to sleep.
I know. It is necessary, but I do not look forward to it.
Is there anything I can help you with?
I do not know. I have been a foolish girl lately. Most unlike me. I hope you can look past this and we can be friends.
Very much so. I'm happy to. If I could help you in the same way as you helped me, I would.
Cannot.
I possibly could, but it'd be extremely dangerous.
Then it is best not done. Tomorrow, we must achieve the impossible and destroy someone who can stop time.
I just can't think of a way or a game, and the amount that I'll have to play it to be able to use it. Even these new games, I don't know what they are. I'll sleep and I'll rest. Or probably sleep on the couch if she's going to stay there.
In the morning, you watch from the windows as London burns. The riots spread quickly as Big Ron's Big Pies ran out of Big Custard. The violence turned to destructive quickly as the resentment over the iniquities of life was just pushed over the edge. However, unlike the real world where the so-called Prime Minister basically was just like, these evil people are evil and dumb, meanwhile let's protect all the Muslims. This Prime Minister was quite conciliatory. They understand, they say, the feeling of the people, the disappointment and bitterness, but there is only so much custard that can be mined under current legislation, which is why they promise to introduce an amendment to the legislation allowing for nighttime shifts and additional disbursement of funding to provide limelights for the mines so that custard mining may be continued at night and the supply of custard will be increased. And this seems to have placated the people, especially since he announced the strategic custard reserves would be tapped into to fill in short term, and that there would be custard pies available on the morrow.
He's in for He's in for
good.
life now. He's done.
He's also increased jobs.
Yes.
That's more jobs for people.
Yes.
But he's in for life. He's done. He's just solved it. The answer to everything.
Well, Welsh Minister asked if this would include the custard mines in Cardiff. And he was told yes. All of the United Kingdom's custard mines and that of the colonies shall be given dispensation for night-time operating, which will require special training.
Oh.
The riots eventually stop and the rebuilding and the healing can begin. And so at night time, the superheroes slip out into the dark streets.
Get up to the Big Ben.
Okay. There it is.
Does it seem like time's changed around it?
It does not.
We need to get in there now.
Well, here I go.
I'm on follow.
Everything takes on a slight sepia hint as the air ripples around you. And you enter into the mystic middle hour. The in-between hour. Beyond the midnight hour. Leading up to the 13th hour. Actually, it is the 13th hour, but just all the time. Xander stands there looking like Xander.
Right.
Soviet stands there looking like Soviet. Diana stands there looking kind of good, actually, like she slept a little bit, but better than she has been recently.
Yeah.
Chief Break Everything stands there looking sort of wise and mystic, sort of more real than he normally seems. And Agatha stands there, picked out in hints of starlight and shades of purple hue.
Which we know is magic.
Vaguely transparent. An idealized Agatha.
What's best to help in here?
Crush your enemies, see them driven before you, and hear the lamentations of their people.
You're changing drastically.
There is no pretense here. Everything is as bad as it seems.
It was always you, wasn't it?
Hmm?
Agatha.
What about me?
Sorry, you're changing voice.
Yeah? Well, I can't stop it here.
So do you know who he is?
Liam?
Yes, he's Liam. Yes.
Nah. He ain't Liam. That is a name. It's not the name. Maybe we'll never know. Stupid brother of mine.
Knew it.
We knew
You
it.
did not. You just suspected it very strongly.
Yeah, I was right.
And how do we beat him? Well, magic has more power during this time.
Uh-huh. And you know what magic needs to work?
Magic.
It needs time. Guess what?
You're the only one who can beat him.
Been there, done that, tried it, didn't work. I'm just not fast enough.
And what would make you fast?
For time to speed up?
Is there a way that the three of us could work together in order to achieve this?
Well, we're going to have to find out.
But my ability...
At the risk of sounding cliched, we should be climbing the tower.
Yes.
We're running out of...
Time.
Not the word I was going to use, but yeah.
Just going to talk to the blonde girl in the blue dress by the fluorescent door. No, I'm kidding. I don't... Well, as we head there, I'll be like... Is there a way that, like Xander's magic, your ability to manipulate time and my ability to freeze it, to be combined to defeat him?
Maybe.
The problem is when I froze it last time, it was just me and myself and Liam who were cognizant of the existed in that state. So I don't know.
You ascend the tower slowly. The inverted silhouettes of various deities pass by. As you get higher and higher, you see outlines of many things you find familiar. And at the top of the column, at the bottom near the pendulum, you see one silhouette surrounding and surmounting all the others. And it is a silhouette of a man, hand raised before his face and turned away.
Is he there or is he slaughtered there?
Well, we might as well go in.
Blue moon.
It's a door.
Head in.
You can't believe this is what this looks like when the normal hours of time are passing. It seems not the inside of a clock, but a glorious temple to time itself. A large stone altar rises up. Mist pours everywhere, and a strange eldritch light fills the area, beaming down from that altar. In a lot of ways, you two nerds are reminded of that scene in Ghostbusters where at the top of the building there was this whole mystic plane. And a foreign supermodel. There upon the altar, the stairs up to it do not have carved statues. They are living, breathing women, kneeling in supplication, just there. Then he turned around. I knew you would come. Together at last you will do battle, and by your powers combined, there will be such an opening of the gates of heaven. He too appears radiant and translucent. Highlights and shadow in orange and umber.
Can you stop this?
Why stop what I have already begun? So you brought her. What name are you using now? Same as always, I'm just Agatha and nothing else. And then one of the women is on the altar somehow.
Stop it.
I do that. Time moves on. It is inexorable.
A change into tarot.
Mm-hmm.
Get the girl.
Got her. What are you talking about?
Why?
It's just another one, though.
Is there anyone on the altar?
Yes.
So he's basically Agatha's rescued one, but he's just substituted it with another.
He could do this all day, you know.
So he doesn't have a limit?
I've never found it.
He didn't have
Foolish child, it is difficult to become tired when you have no time for fatigue.
You tricked me.
I'll fling a card at him.
Okay.
You tricked me. You made me think I needed to breathe, but there was no time. I didn't need to breathe. It was psychological.
Incorrect. You are an organic being of needs.
But when there's no time, it's not really
16.
passing.
16.
Cool. Your card sails right at him, and then there's a flicker, and it goes through.
Yep. I'm just trying. Hope others will.
Yep. There's a knife in Soviet's chest. Toughness check. Did you roll a 1?
Roll a 1.
You are dead. Your character has died.
Well, I'm guessing.
We'll take you back to just after the cards sailed through.
I will
have to do it quicker.
flick the card across and try to intercept the dagger.
Okay.
So hopefully explode to knock the dagger out of the path.
Okay. There's a knife in your chest.
That's
What part of there is no time do you not understand?
better.
What?
26.
Okay, but you're still dead.
Oh.
No. Yes, take a point of damage, and that's it. This is pretty impressive. You have a knife in your heart.
Oh. Oh, it's still got through the actual armor.
Mm-hmm. Reverse.
Can she just reverse the knife, or does she have to reverse me?
Yeah, she has to do the whole thing.
Okay. So it resets my progress, so I have to keep...
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh, this is getting old.
Take your hand.
I will
Now would be a good time.
blast the altar.
Go on, do it.
It's a 4. So with ranged attack, It is range combat 20. So that's 30.
Okay. What happens is in this sequence, your card almost touches the altar. You cold out enough to cause everything to go stiff. And you now exist outside, well, inside of time.
Okay.
So. Super good.
Ice spike.
It's a good thing she's looking at him and not up.
She'll go crazy.
She could glimpse the face of God.
Depends on which god he's looking at too. You don't know.
Soviet fires her ice spike and looks up. Because he's not looking down.
Oh.
And she sees looking down through the open gates, which seem to be like a parting there, his own face looking back down.
His face.
And your ice spike moves so slowly. And he seems to be looking up, his lips moving silently as he gleans something in the endless stopped time. Agatha says, "Is there any reason you decided to fire your ice spike so slowly?"
As fast as I could do it.
Okay, she walks towards the altar just like casually, just easily keeping pace with the ice spike. Come on then. Let's get going. Oh, this is tense, don't you think?
Can't you speed it up?
No, I go backwards, remember?
What you could...
Can't you slow him down?
No, I go backwards, remember?
No, I mean, make him go backwards.
I mean, I've been trying.
Or she could just pick a cloth and push the spike faster. Because it's not actually...
Oh.
She's looked up.
Oh.
You need to erase the time ahead of the ice spike so that it's not going...
I was expecting God. Conadiada. Oh. I never considered everything from that point of view before.
No.
Modern.
Uh-oh.
It's so easy. You really do have no chance. To glimpse the face of God. Of course. Has it not always been that way? Thanks for bringing her here, guy.
You really have a choice.
Yeah, you could have stayed home and ate porridge. Well, Soviet. She climbs the stairs. The ice spike is still going.
Yeah.
It's getting there. Oh boy, is it getting there. He finally looks down. So you see then. This sacrifice was never intended for me. I see. I see so clearly. She walks like part way around there. He turns his head to follow her, gloating at the final triumph of having made her realize that he was right all along. I never understood the scope of what was on offer. It is a truly task worth taking.